with the sunshine. It's a brand new day. Simple dreams guiding us along the way. No pretense, just heart ready to share. Words matter in the stories we share. It's another ordinary talk show. We meet ordinary people from ordinary places. So come and listen to the story. Today, we're so blessed to have on stage a very good friend, a family member, cousin, Miss Mellisa Cox. And I believe we have the same story, similar stories growing up here in the community of Q. And I'm so honored to have her here to share her story, my experience, and to encourage those who are no different, might feel hopeless, like there is no hope, and that they cannot make it. So I want you to sit back, enjoy this show tonight. Melissa, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Pastor Gibson. How are you this morning?
I'm fine.
It's a privilege for me to be here today to
Yes,
share my story to inspire people and by extension, young mothers, single mothers with children.
correct.
Mhm.
Since Melissa.
Mellisa Cox, better known as Shorty. I was born in the beautiful garden that is Cunitas. I grew up there all my life. I am the daughter of Mr. Peter Cox and Villamay Youth.
Mm.
Yes.
Yes, I remember you very well here in the community of Q.
Mhm.
So Melissa, take me to this. What was it like?
Hmm. Early days when up in Q with my parents. Actually, I was brought up with my parents, one parent, my mother, and we would be shared between my grandmother, Miss Cox, and Patty, before it was my aunt. We were shared growing up there. Also, with my mother's mother, Miss Keeper, but she died when I was about 9, so it was left to myself to do more of the raising. It was key, because my family was not so fortunate, but my let us do had a little something, so
Yeah.
we would always strive and survive and so on. I grew up and went to school at the Child Super James Primary School, and later I went to the that time.
As I listen to you, I can recall all of your grandparents except your father on your father's side. Like I remember you got Miss Mary
Right.
and your father, Mr. Youth. Yeah, Mr. Youth. And also Mrs. Gladys Cox.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember them very well.
Mhm.
Good people.
Wonderful.
Yes, I believe went to the extent of making sure that you are well trained.
Correct.
Yes, they are proud of you to see the fruit of their labor. Okay, that's what led you not being able to complete your high school.
Okay. My childhood was very rough, and I really don't want to go to such extent, but
Hmm.
it was rough, and I don't want to accountable or don't want to be blamed. But I attended during high school, and I said about it. The principal just upset me, took me off the school bus.
Bishop.
That's all. I woke off,
Hmm.
and later opened up my note. So I woke up school. Decided I'm not going to listen to him. So I was going to do what I wanted. And that's just what I did.
You did
What I
that.
wanted to do. And I'm going to community college in Bravo. And I came home and I opened up my video circle. I had the very, very first video circle in Q. It was called Ebony Creations. I was always gifted to do here. So I did it early. And after that, my mother passed and I moved to Bravo. Stayed in Bravo for a bit. And that wasn't working out. So I came back home and started a business. Growing up at Michael George at his place. And doing the here in between that, I wanted to get up and get a real job. Without a real job, but I decided to get a real job. And I went to my first real established job was at the control tower in Bottle Creek at the airport.
Yes, I can we work together there. I was a fireman and you were in the control tower.
Yes.
And remember
Yes.
it's cool to get times, lunch break and stuff like that.
After that, after I came back home, I enrolled in the Turks and Caicos Islands Community College in a clinical nursing program.
Mm-hmm.
Finished the 2 years in 1 month exam I had to do. Teacher again upset me, and I just walk off. Because by nature, I am a runner.
Mm.
I'm just changing that now. When something displeases me, I leave it. And I go, no matter what it is,
Walk away.
walk away. Walk away from the clinical nursing course.
Mm.
And I was asked numerous times to come back. Plus, the lecturer said, "You are so brilliant. You are so bright. Why are you doing this?" When things didn't go my way, so I walked away. That's when I came back home. I got the job in the controls house, and I got the job as a FISO, a flight information officer,
Yes.
and I graduated. I always have this in me to be the top. I believe in progression.
Yes.
So I got hired as a FISO, and I graduated to assistant airport manager. I did airport control. I did every course that was given there. I took every course and graduated. But as we all know, there's a time for everything. So I left that job after 9 years. It's actually coming on the job 9 years later.
9 years later. 9 years later. We had some good times there.
Yes.
And
You keep it speaking. Yeah.
Manila, I was
In Providence.
yeah, before the North.
Yes.
Yeah.
I remember those wonderful years.
Yes, you and Kinsey and all of those.
Yes, it was good.
Yeah, so
Give me the job because you know told me, hey, stop it. I hired.
uh,
If it's a chance, she said, yes, try it. You're gonna get through and get through for one time.
kiddos to her.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah. So to ask you, what caused you to realize that you want more for yourself, after going through all of that? What bring you to the place where you say, you know what, I needed more for Mellisa. And I believe Mellisa can do more. At which point in your life you realize that you needed more for yourself?
okay. Everybody, I believe, has a point when you have a standstill. I got mine at age 35. That's when you really has this flashback, and I had my own.
Yes.
So after the tower, I terminated from the tower. I had no job. Was doing like super bad, like real bad. Things was doing so bad, and everybody knew that I was a brilliant student except myself.
Wow.
So I applied for this job on Parakeet, and they gave me dishwashing. It was a slap in the face. But because I had children,
Yeah.
I had to take the job. And that was the only job I had that not demeaning, but I could have done better.
Yeah.
Housekeeping, dishwashing, and all of these things because people look down on you
Yes.
when you have children.
Yes.
But the difference is the Lord make it rich
Rich.
and no sorrow.
Thank you.
So because I had these children, and at that time I had about six, one of 8 beautiful children,
Indeed.
6 boys and 2 girls.
Indeed.
If I would have done it again, I would do it again. I love them. They are unique.
Yes.
It's also Cortez's birthday. Happy birthday, Cortez.
Yeah. Birthday.
Yes.
You.
Yes.
Yes.
Like I was saying, Pastor, because I had these children, people view me and thought my life over.
Yes.
That's it for her. A woman with all the children, straight in a pile of children,
Yes.
all type of names. They would
Yes.
put all manner of evil against me. So one day I was on Parakeet washing dishes. And I went to walk down to HR and I said, I spoke to the HR manager who was a former classmate of mine who knew my potentials and who knew what I could have taught. He said, you can't give me anything better to do than this. What about front desk or something? Said, there's nothing there. Or once my foot in the door, whatever, whatever. I stayed there because I had a young baby at that time. And I needed to take care of my child. So after the child got about 3, 4 months and I weaned him off milk, I walk off the job. And when I walked off the job, I went home and I saw a text message in my phone. And it said, hi, Strauss, it's me, Risa. Give me a call. It's like, Risa's this. Not known was one of my classmates, Nurse Gardner. She said, I have a job for you. You can keep the job. I'm recommending you for this job. And I recommend you because I know you can do the job. I know you. So this is a good paying job. It's not for a long time, but it can help you out.
Yes.
I think she didn't know anything that was going on in my life at that time. So I asked her about the job and she told me, say, put me in place. You gotta show your specificity and be able to get this job. That at them time I went and said, I went to the school and saw the principal and the secretary and I talked to her. She said, no problem. You can come to my house and you can Skype this interview. I went to the house, Skype the interview, and I got the job. The job was for 3 months. It was paying me like $2,000 every 2 weeks or whatever. That was like, oh, that's man from heaven for me.
Yes.
The people went and did the job, and on my interview, the permanent secretary was, so what are you doing in North? I said, I'm just there. He said, okay. So I said, yes, there's a job coming up. I see a job coming up for a position in North. You could sort me out. She said, can I give you any job? What you have to do to get this job? So I said, no problem. Anyway, got the job, tried to get the job. But guys, before that happened, it was at faster than it was.
Yes, sir.
She was my sister. She always come to me. And one day she came there and we became friends and she never invited me to church. So I said, how come you never invited me to church? She said, The Lord spoke to me when I came in this yard. And the Lord told me that these are my children. And God said, I will restore the years that the canker woman come and steal from me. And I said in my heart, this woman is lying. And the Lord will speak to her in this. And my life was going so bad. I was doing so bad. I was like so poor. I didn't take care of my children. And so I didn't care of I still children. I stuck with my children. We eat rice, my days. We were in situations where people would give me things to my children. I got something for you. We got the things to give you. It's so terrible.
Yeah.
Seeing our clothes, tear up this too. Away from me, from myself. Comes like I said again, God will be these children. God, one day I pray, I say, God, would you give these children so make myself come to tear me down? I become nothing. I cried and I cried and I cried. And I got the children with me. I say, what to pray. See, each one of you who could pray, pray. I'll sing a song and we pray. And we pray and we trouble the children's grace. And after the pastor, when the pastor told me the before, because my life was very dark. Poverty, I actually grew up in basic poverty.
Yes.
You understand? We didn't have anything.
Yeah.
It says, not ashamed, it's my story.
No.
It's my spiritual inspiration
To us.
to others, right? It's me an inspiration to others. And like I said, especially single mothers with children. So, Pastor, after Pastor come and give me that, give me the word and take the word. And anyway, one day he said, my sister, I say straight, you have to make a move. And I called the Lord and the carpet sent me the job. She said, don't have anything available. I said, I don't care, you stay in a couple back. I need a job. You will clean back. He said, come to Provo. Let me see what I can do. When they give me a job, clean the airlines, clean the become. My this thing, I train for it, it's in another. That's actually another thing, the space where we join for us. When we come, the next thing. I just said and I went for next. I didn't have to do because God put me on the work I did. God at this time. I stayed in the job for a few weeks and then I applied to government. So I applied to government, get a government job. And one day they called me and said they had a position. Basically, they had 10 positions open. When I went to there was 30 people. I was so upset. Said God, from bring me on this interview with 30 people only 10 61. I didn't feel adequate enough. I didn't feel qualified enough. Like these also drag on the night and put me ahead. I hear probably back with the jail and what you know.
Your name was already there. God knows. Yeah.
Instead, I got the job. It landed me in HIV unit. Wow.
Yeah.
I was in the Caribbean.
Yeah.
You understand? God had this thing line up.
The road already prepared for you.
You hear me?
Yes.
What's going to interview? I had no money. I had nothing. Maybe on Caribbean because I'm going to pay when I come back. Come now, no money. So I said to my friend, and tell them the same thing.
Yeah.
You understand? But the Lord had another. Where are you going? I said, I'm going to get these people as possible. Don't hold on, this is our money. Been on an interview. And she gave me $37.
Wow.
And I paid her because to go back home. I'm going to trust in God,
Yes.
get this job. This time I'm going to interview again. More people again. I say, Jesus. And there were some Christian people there. So I thought, definitely Christians can get a job because I'm worried God you see me. Anyway, Pastor, I've been in HIV unit for now 11 years. Leading up to the time at the HIV unit, I met some wonderful people there who really had my interest at heart. It wasn't easy. It's not easy for children. But if Christ is in the West,
Smile at the
I
storm.
will smile at the storm.
That's right.
My fee was $1,310. $1,310 is my basic salary. And I had a little job. All right. I had six or seven. And I stretched that money, take care of those children. And HIV unit would do donations. I'd always eat something, always have something. So one day, I break my leg and I came home. And I prayed to God again. God, I need this job in North Cape. It's a mental health job. I show God the whole rules. Show him now, the creator. About my plan.
Yes.
I said, God, I need the job because I told him. And it was for me. God did not give me the job. I cried, I tossed, I prayed. I went and sat on the ashes. I didn't even get a baby breast. That's how serious I was.
Yes.
God didn't give me the job. Pastor.
If you had the life for you, and I want to say, although you had your hard times, you were struggling and stuff like that, but you never showed. You step out, and when your children start, no one was about. They're happy. You're always happy. You're always smiling. You're always helping people in the community. Although you had less, you still extend your kindness to others, and that is why God opened windows and doors in the heavens and bless you. And here you are today. Blessing, a blessing to us. So I'll say to you, I am proud of you. I am proud of you.
Thank you.
Yes. One question for you. being a single mother of 8 children
Mm-hmm.
and being so young, what Melissa doing?
God, grace and mercy. Grace the Lord.
Mhm.
You wasn't easy. Okay?
Mhm.
What you see to go to college? If you just make sure we can know when to rent her because it's a story. I had those children and praise God if you could
Yes.
fulfill God.
Mhm.
Rachel Macklin Gardner.
Yes.
I would applaud my post because was there
Mhm.
were not.
Yes.
People took care of my children like their
Yes.
own. And also my auntie Pat. I
Yes.
could always see my children. And
Mhm.
I did everything to my children.
Mhm.
And we truly tell my completely.
Yeah.
Children came to someone cut their home. Them like it was their daughter's children. She said, well, ease the burden off of me. There was some time when everybody would be with me. It wasn't easy.
Yeah.
It was hard. 6 months, I'm telling you, it's not easy with the children. And the cost of living being so high.
Yes.
Children need so much. I train
Wow.
my children to eat what I give them.
Yes. Exactly.
Many days we eat rest alone. Many days we eat grits alone. Some sweet might be with medicine. At one point, I only a little bit of much that you can eat. You understand? We have to drink drum and they cut themselves. If we don't have onion, we need wipe. I say, tell them, listen here.
Mhm.
I am mommy now, but these children. You all know go and hold my hand. If you all want something, you ask me. If you don't have it, we can do it all it. We wash their clothes, and when there's an event, we will wash them. They gotta be saturated and picking the finest of the clothes to these shoes. At the end of the day, when they go out, they clean
Yes.
and they
Presentable.
presentable. Myself,
Yes.
I can't buy Indian and all those Brazilian and all those things.
Mhm.
You understand me? I had to sacrifice. Take care of these children because I already had them. And if you go ask for help, they can say, "Oh, who tell you had them low return? Or you go had them low return for?" I was called so many names.
Mhm.
People laugh at me, mock at me. You know, all of those things I endure along with the hardship. God had some people down here.
Mhm.
God doesn't come down in the cool days anymore. But He had some people here.
Yes.
And I pray. I make my children pray.
Mhm.
I pray on the clock when the children sleeping.
Wow.
Get up. Sometimes they wake up and say, Mommy, what happened?
Mhm.
I pray. I remember one time we had no bride. I tell the children, I say, man, come here. I say, we need a bride. I say, okay, help your mommy pray for her. They say, yeah. I said, where you want this bride go? And she was the spot. I said, choose the spot. He had no contribution. Nothing.
Mhm.
Nothing. Nothing.
Mhm.
I'm grateful. He
Mhm.
gives you the money to get the vehicle.
Wow.
And when she the vehicle, I park it in the same spot. And we pray, we bless it. You understand me? God has been opening some doors. And only Him, because trust me,
Mhm.
I don't have anything to do.
And He's still opening doors for you.
Doors.
Still opening doors for you. And I can reach to a very important part in your life. How you did it. How did you balance raising your children and pursuing your own goal?
Pastor, that is a whole thing at once. Pastor, when I decided to go back to college, because God didn't give me the job and nor did I say anything about it,
Mhm.
I had something deeper. Thoughts are bigger, God. Thoughts are great. You could make your plan. You didn't meet God last.
Yeah.
It's divine. Jesus is not as great as God plan.
Mhm.
God still sent him down to die for us.
Mhm.
I didn't get the job. I thought my life was over. I was vexed, mad, one proper vexed. And when I went to the office, nurse Charlene Higgs said, "I was looking for you." I said, "Yes, ma'am." She said, "The nursing course is going to come up again and I need you to do it." I said, "What?" Because nursing was my passion.
Mhm.
Nursing is my passion, and nursing will always be my
Yeah.
passion. Nursing and cooking. The children around the table. I make no decision unless I put my children in it because I
Mhm.
don't have a husband. My children is all I have.
Yes.
I said, "Children, come." So mommy go back to school. They look at me like, what? I said, I want to become a nurse. I cannot become a registered nurse, but I will be a certified nurse. I said I could become a certified community health aide. I said, Mommy, going grant for 2 years. You all want to go to your grandparents or you all want to come with me? They said, Mommy, we'll come with you. I said, it ain't going to be easy. I said, it's not going to be easy because I don't know how I'm going to work and take care of you all and all these things.
Mhm.
So, Pastor, the children say they come at me. Say, God, we can do. And you know, the Lord spoke to me at the table. He told me, he said, just like how I provide for Elijah at the brook chariot. And I send the dirty bird, the raven,
The raven.
provide meat for Elijah. He said,
No
I'll
problem.
take you.
Amen. Amen.
So we searched for house. We went to Grand Park. Pastor, you hear about hard time?
I believe.
It's a hard time. Me up the bill.
Okay.
It's 900 and something dollars. And then there's no utilities or anything.
Mhm.
It was, oh my God. I woke up one day and said, if I make the right decision, make the right choice. But that's because I say, Mommy, I have a sick man. Because I'm trying to pray against something. Eventually, he's supposed to be sleeping. So I was back there, and at the same time, a hurricane came, Irma and Maria. And people were telling God used that to him to bless me. The hurricane came, and the soldiers came and they were bringing food. People was bringing relief food. Because they was bringing relief food, that's how the children was eating. And they always say, the woman with the loaded children up on the hill, carry this for her. They label me as label. And they always send me food. They always send me food. They send me food. The big girl with all the children. It's never the girl in Melissa. I was reminding from Melissa.
The girl
For the children. That's my proud name. That kind of is my strongest food at that time.
Mhm.
If you do things for me, they like me, and they help me with the children, they would always give the children stuff.
Mhm.
You hear me?
Blessings will always follow you.
People like Miss Walkie Thomas
Mhm.
and her niece Teresa,
Mhm.
and quite a few other ones. If I forget your name,
Mhm.
I'm sorry. There's a pastor called Pastor Ruben Hall.
Mhm.
Used to bless him and his wife.
Mhm.
Bless him. They took me in, and they start providing uniform for my children.
Friend.
So every year when school closed, I didn't get to buy any uniform because Pastor Ruben Hall would give me uniform, brand new, and equal to o'clock. I don't, I wonder how God do this thing. God aligns the people. So when they buy uniform, it's a burden of me.
Yes.
Children father send them money just to buy food and pay my rent.
Mhm.
Cried so much times in Grand Park, the tears was salt.
Mhm.
I had no parents, I had no mother, I had no father, I had no one.
No one to help.
Just me alone.
God provides.
God provides. Some days the children go to school, no lunch money. They would go to school, no lunch money. So one day I didn't send them to school. And the principal called me and said, why are they showing me in school? I lie and say something funny. Children tell them they ain't had no lunch. You know, children in school. I lie and say something funny. Children tell them they ain't had no lunch. You know, children always talking the truth. So Miss Happy say, Miss Gwen Happy say, Melissa, who never keep these children home from school if you don't have no lunch. Send them to school. I can put them on a lunch program.
Mhm.
And she put the children on a lunch program. And that's how they was getting their lunch. Because I'm going to working $1,800 a month.
Wow.
900 and something dollars is for the rent. Utilities gotta go in there. I had
In America, for them to work.
that to work. I spend money at home. Like, okay, for help. To spend what I don't have. You understand me?
Wow. Wow.
It was hard. One day I cried so much and I look back to where I come and I say, God, it was only you.
Mhm.
It was only God.
Amen. Wow. Trust me. You have a very interesting story. Very. And I hope our viewers are enjoying and, and taking something from it, from this tonight. Um, who or what is your biggest support system in your life journey? The biggest support system.
Well, I'm driven by, first of all, I'm driven by my beginning.
Mhm.
So my sister admonished me not to mention my mother name in the show, but I have to mention it when I talk about my,
Yeah.
because they don't like that, right? They don't want to talk about
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
So the two
You. That's what I'm saying.
swam, swam here today. Mhm. pastor, of my life and of my
Mm-hmm.
mother's life.
Mm-hmm.
I vowed my heart,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm not gonna walk the same road.
Mm-hmm.
I don't use it as anything bad.
No.
I use it as a stepping stone.
So yes.
Listen, I look at it, I don't like it,
Mm-hmm.
didn't like it, and I decide I am never
Gonna be there.
gonna be in that position, and I will do whatever I have to do
Mm-hmm.
in my means to do that.
Yes.
Don't ever
Mm-hmm.
hurt my children. I don't ever want my children to feel neglected.
Exactly.
I want my children to feel like my parents, because I always used to feel when I saw my classmates with their mother and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
going to events and stuff, and I used to cry and say, "Mommy, why you crying?"
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's so, my life was so terrible and so painful and so hurtful. I don't want my children to go there. So I am driven by force
Mm-hmm.
to so every time I think about it, it promotes me.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the foundation of my system there.
Mm-hmm.
Then the children's father parents
Mm-hmm.
who came and helped me. You understand? So I actually thought
Yes.
strong women always got my back.
Yes.
I could take my turn on it, Auntie always take me. She back, so she mad. I'm in the state.
Mm-hmm.
She, understand me.
The war and still is your support system.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
sitting there, down to all complaining. They can do anything. I tell you, they ain't gonna complain. They gonna harm me. I can do what I gotta do. But I talk fast and get off the phone, and I would go.
Mm-hmm.
My past,
Mm-hmm.
my purpose.
Mm-hmm.
I just wanted to be a nurse.
Mm-hmm.
I say, study. You could take your past and let it break you, destroy you. You could go do anything you want to do, or you could use it and make yourself better.
Mm-hmm.
Think about that lifestyle, and when people burn you, and people look down on you because your parents are poor. You understand me? Because my mom was doing what she wanted to do, doing the
Yes.
most.
Mm-hmm.
She's doing the most.
Mm-hmm.
Right? We were neglected.
Yeah.
She covered because already.
Yeah.
So I use it to make my life better, to make my children's life better.
Yes.
And I talk to my children every
Mm-hmm.
single day.
Mm-hmm.
And I tell them I like to know what I've been through.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? So they can be better.
Yes.
I would always piss people of God in my life. Pastors, be it friends, be it family. They come in for a season. They bless me. Some leave, some go, some stay.
Mm-hmm.
You understand me? Leading up to this point, my biggest support system, they are my children.
I believe so.
My children.
It's a bit what I wanted. I was listening to one.
You understand me?
Yeah.
People who help me and all of those things help us.
Yeah.
My children are my support. I remember one night I did an exam when I went to college in Grand Turk to pursue the certificate in nursing. I had an exam, and the children, when the car drove in the yard, the children run out like our dogs or something, and you pull in the yard. Everybody run out. They say, "Mommy, mommy, you passed the test." And I was vexed and upset because I did not pass.
Yes. Wow.
So I said, "Well, you about we to pass fail. I'm passing it.
Uh-huh.
I'm only making pass it. You know, I failed." They say, you."
Wow.
And I was so disappointed.
Yeah, she brings
It was so hard. I cried.
Yeah.
The children were disappointed in
Yeah,
me.
because they had that hope. See, they believe in you. See,
Believe me.
that mommy is gonna pass the exam, and that's the support you needed. You see,
Yes.
so you feel they want to know that you
They want to see me the top.
they see you there.
They love me so much.
See
They
you
see me the top, and they didn't like that. They hang their head down. They went embarrassed faces. And I vowed that night that I would never fail again.
there. Yeah.
And I've never. That was 2017.
Mm-hmm.
Never.
Yeah.
Life's journeys along the way because we are human beings.
Yes.
But anytime I set my mind to do an exam, my children look forward.
Mm-hmm.
I have to please them. I respect them and I love them and they look up to me.
Yes.
Put them down.
Thank you.
Many times I want to just be a movement person.
Mm-hmm.
Be worthless. Let's go and do whatever I want to do. Do the job.
Yeah.
Think about the children
Yeah.
and the confidence and the hope they have in me.
True.
Trust me.
Mm-hmm.
You can do anything.
I know that, and I can see that They support you because you have your army. You should be army. You move with your army,
Absolutely.
and you're not ashamed to display your children. You know, you're not ashamed to display your children, and you're not ashamed to one thing I know about you. You correct when they are wrong. You'll never defend.
No.
You'll never defend your children when you know that they are wrong. But if you never
Oh, yes.
when I wouldn't say
Yes, and she stands.
I beg you. And thank you for making the community better. It makes the community a better place when your children have that fear, you know, that fear in their parent or their mother to say, like, for you, because they know they cannot do anything wrong because it will not please their mother. So they have to walk these people say the straight and narrow way.
Respectfully.
Yes.
Mhm.
So, you've done well. You've done well. Yes. What would you like for your children to take away from your journey? What would you like them to take away from where you came to where you are now?
When I look back over my life, tell my children everything I do it for them.
Yes.
I try to make a living and make a life better for them while being able to prepare them for this world, this world. Because at the end of the day, we are here and they are coming in, right? I told my children I didn't get to finish high school. I had to go back and do online courses to get a high school diploma.
Mm.
I never had the opportunity to go to finish school and go to college like other people. If I had that opportunity, if I had the parents to make that happen for me, still if I had the parents, if I had the parents, it was harder to do what I wanted to do, like I said. Again, I blame no one, I blame myself, right?
Yeah.
But still, my mom was like, mommy go, mommy go, mommy do it. And I went back to Health Canada. This is my breakthrough. Mind you, the Lord don't spoke to me. He spoke to the pastor and tell the pastor he can restore the years.
Yes.
I didn't believe not a word of it.
Mm-hmm.
And I was 35
You
then.
thought that wasn't coming to pass.
Hold on, the taste is craving rice. I mean, when you had craving rice to eat sometimes. Season like nice to eat.
Yes.
So like to cook it.
The community.
Really, right? So I went back to Health Canada and they say, we can do something there. We can go to Jamaica 6 more months. And pastor, I said Jamaica at the University Hospital, at University of the West Indies. Me, I don't have the qualifications. I only did my nursing course and I did some college level stuff like that. So God, I brought me up to I had them things.
Yeah.
So God, I don't think still I make myself worthy. They sent me this form, the phone, and I said, what the devil is this? One of the lecturers reached out to me. She said, Melissa, I see you're down as a mature student, whatever. She can sort me out. My dreams and my desires was to always go to University of the West Indies.
Mm.
Pastor,
That came true.
when I walk the aisles in class, the University of the West Indies in Jamaica, I cried.
Mhm.
I raised my hand.
Yes. Yeah.
I said, Mommy,
Mhm.
show me at the University Hospital.
Mhm.
At the university, I cried and I give God thanks. And I cried tears of joy.
Yeah.
I didn't talk. I said, listen,
Look at you.
this song, this simplicity from people that I said, yes, I never depart, but I don't believe I'm there, I keep it. But when I see myself, I just can't believe that God did it for me. I can't believe, even though God sees me, I don't believe it will come to pass. So when I come to Jamaica, they say you can do 1 more month here and you can do the course. Say, okay, you have to do the SPED exam, which is a practical exam to qualify you to take the original. I say, God, what is this now? Same nurse, Louisa Gardner, she sent me a long message that morning. She said, good morning, sorry, this today. Whatever you do to do, don't kill yourself. She said, here's how much for the sisters.
Yes.
You understand me?
Bonjour.
She said, you come a long way. She said, Strawley, look at you. Just know that you come a long way. What happened? If you fail it, you try again. I went up there, I quit in the vessel. It was hard. It was so hard. Teaching nurses, it's not easy. I can do it.
Press up.
Nurses, when somebody gets out, God always the way to bring people up. I had more patient than I was expected to have because one patient medication was so long. So I think everyone is saying that they like the way I work, they like the team I pass. Making a pass.
Yes.
They come and tell me pass, I have it. And nurse Reese was saying, I mean, she's trying to do it.
Yes.
Did it. Did it. And I get the report from the HP, the health profession, and authority, they told me, yes, you pass and you meet mark to the original exam. I go back to God again. I say, God, I'm yours. I say, promotion, don't come peace, need the best. I say, God, I don't deserve this. I say, God, I didn't eat with the children. Now I go study for this regional exam with the children. Everything. Pastor, I go and I find this young man, Bobby, of course, they $200 to him. Go and find a gentleman. Went to class, I went Pastor, me the church, mighty God, I am a computer. I'm not ashamed of that. So when I get the course on, I'm not gonna get the night when I guys. So the day with the Jamaican man, of course in the day of college, and then I used it to me. Man, I just cut me and cut put me back on the story. Before city could put me back. So next time I room, I should be on 9, somebody gonna pass. Then nurses come to me, it's not gonna be an easy journey. But if you fail, you have 4 choices. You can do it. You know what you're going to do it. See what can happen. You say, okay, you if you fail, and if you fail, they pass back 5. They know probably like you deal with the people like. So my children encourage me every night. One time, the bigger children get the baby ready for me to go to school because you take them on school classes. I would pray, they would cry. And you know what I did? I bought the uniform. I took the uniform and I put it in my closet and I pray on it. I anoint it. That's God. Nobody is fatherly. I said, God, I am nothing. I'm coming from nothing. I said, you can lift me up. Lift me up. Ain't nobody else is good. Lift me up. Because the children come from poverty. So ain't nobody else trying me. I come safe. I'm when I cry to God, I said, God, lift me up. I'm so glad people talk to God and cry and pray every day and talk to God. And speak to God. And some men don't talk to God, things go so bad, I can't even believe God can do it. The same is my me. Mother with children, you ain't got no sort of degree. They won't give you any and every type of job, dishwashing, housekeeping. But it's not a bad thing to do if you have to do it, you know. You know you can do more. You know you can just drive. Just give me this drive. You hear me? And it's time now the tests that have been proven. Say, Mom said the proof is in the pudding. It's time I had to go before the test. And I said, God, help me. You know what the enemy did? A month before the exam, I took it. They did left me from the problem.
I remember that.
And when I didn't one good news. No, it was not good news. You hear me? I holler again. I said, go come on now. Journey. And see what happened now? I gotta do surgery. I talked to the doctors. I said, no. Please, doctor, if you ain't kill me the next couple of days, let me take the medication or whatever. The doctor said you can medication anyways, until you're gonna do the surgery on my surgery.
Yes.
And you gotta send me a way to do the surgery. I cried so much. Meanwhile, in hospital, I had my book studying. While the sickness overtook my body, was so sick, I thought I was gonna die. I was real sick. Every day, the children go to school, cry home, and leave me something. That's how sick I was. And she prayed, I said, God, heal my body, please, because I really do want to do the surgery. God to heal body, even though he's a healer. Even if not has proven to me that he is a surgeon. He will guide the surgeon.
Yes,
He's
yes.
saying be still struggling. The Lord is on your side.
You know what he's doing?
You know he is. Didn't say so. September, I got to pastor. I go on like sick as a dog. I prayed. I blessed my well, and I tell my children, I say, I'll carry these pens to school. This is low. Let them anoint it. Still anoint pencils. I anoint my hair, my mouth, my eyeball, everything.
Everything.
I go on there and make a God, that's the best thing in my life.
Now.
To speak to anybody. To continue. To God, please. I think continue. And paper one was good. But paper two, come here, still was an issue. Say, God, You tell me you go for me, make a pattern. If they send you with spirit mass, it takes so much ignorance into my eyes.
Yes.
It's not of my yeah,
Yes.
the mass of the spirit of ignorance.
Yes.
Say, let me. I come to God. God's really God's a father.
Yes.
You hear me? The son.
Yes.
God's a father. He said, have my eye. He said, educate, make up, educate, yes. 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 You hear me? And I should believe the day past. I am saying the truth today in the fear of God.
Mm.
When I pray, by the time they say, the church can look around and see that I wanted glory. I say, Jesus, and I sit down. Make pass an exam and something. When I finish praying, it's like ticking and doing. Keep it around.
He was doing it for you. Uh-huh. Wow.
Give the electricity paper. They say, man, Miss Cox, you see, you sure? It's not wondering. I say, you sure? They say, make like the fool now. I take the paper. Say, take it as if I go. You can find the reason why you see. Pastor, that was the original exam for the first time in this country. Almost 14 characters, or 12 or 13, something like that. Gives me the
Amen. I remember that day was going to Provo on the ferry. Birthday was coming. And he was to and you don't know what I know. And
Yes.
it was your graduation.
You do something. It's just coming.
And I think your graduation was sometime.
Suspect you so much from the front.
Yes.
So the airport board is clearing. Touch them.
Yes.
Take them.
Very nice.
Say, cut. So I can do this.
Uh-huh.
It's Cox. Check your email.
Mhm.
Say your thoughts. Think it.
Yeah.
You should make it one change. So you need knowledge. And when you come my email and say congratulations, you pass.
Hallelujah.
What do you think?
And
It was so
rejoice with you. We rejoice with you. We rejoice with you in all your success.
Mhm.
We rejoice with you, a proud king. Yeah.
Yeah, but
You, like from you, and I will always support you and thank you and push you along. You know, you have people who out there, family members who appreciate you as well and who love you as well, and um they send something for you. All right,
me.
they send something for you, and right now,
Really? Always ready to step in a moment's notice. Even when you may have your own capabilities, you reassure us with your unwavering commitment. I got you. You are more like it. Your determination is truly inspiring. You set your goals with a fierce resolve, and it never mattered whether you have the resources.
the best mom, your boys,
Oh,
Elroy, Brandon, Kirk, Tess, Sanjay, and Michael. Those are beautiful, beautiful daughters, Samaria and Serenity. We want you to know how much we appreciate you as a mother and a father figure. You calm waters and still receive. Our love for you is unwavering. Hope this
Struggles
upcoming
and
Mother's Day
successes.
seeks
Through it all,
the
she has
happiness
never
and
given up.
joy you
She's
deserve.
the mother to 8 beautiful
We love
children,
you,
and
we
somehow,
appreciate
even on
you,
the hardest
we love
days, she's
you
found the strength
because
to
you're
keep going,
feeling
to keep
the
pushing
struggle.
forward.
We
Recently,
wish you
after
through it
years of
all.
hard work and
Thank you
perseverance,
today,
she
our
is
dear
officially.
mother.
Wow,
Children.
wow, wow, heavenly
Children.
children.
How you feel about those comments?
I was shocked. Now, guess what? I have news. Now, my say she is my surrogate mother. She is the mother of my two children.
Yeah.
She is mother to the two.
Mhm.
She's the mother of one of my children, Brendan. That's my name on it.
Yes. Mhm.
That's my name on it. In addition, Kira always wrote to Glacier and Glacier and mom. But it's not true. Glacier knows say Kira is my favorite, but Glacier's favorite sister. It's a girl now. It's a girl. You can stop now. Yes. It's awesome. You know, they didn't have a business. Yeah. Because the way they view me, I don't know. Now you know. This is what I give up, and I'm proud and I'm happy. Now you know. God to help me always be there. Yes. Always be there. Because they're watching you. Yeah, they shocked me today. They're watching you. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, they shocked me today. That's all right. They're watching you. They shocked me today. Yeah, and your children. Yeah. They love me. Your heart, their heartbeat, and their everything. Yes. They're my strong tower. Those children cost me. It forced me to become the woman that I am today. Mhm. I couldn't do it all the time. Couldn't do it. It forced me seriously, you know. I was in school in Jamaica, they were sending me money. Saving up village money. Jason, Maria, Crocketters, those. Saving money. You know the people who plan your account. I'm telling them to give it to my money. That is so good. You understand me? Remind me. They really love me. They love me genuinely. Me. Yes. Sometimes when we have none to cook, they don't complain. We hungry, they drink water the well. You understand me? Save their lunch money. Sometimes I gotta make decisions to say, well, I can wash or I can buy food. Yeah. The money is only enough to do one. We will go wash and take the money buy food. Whatever I do, they eat, they don't complain. They do it. Wow. They do. Wow. What a conversation. What a conversation today. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, just want to once again thank you for tuning in to this show this evening. And I want to take this opportunity to wish all the mothers out there a happy Mother's Day when it comes. And may you enjoy your day to the max. Thank you to my guest, my cousin, Mellisa Cox. Mellisa Cox. It's an honor to have you on set tonight to share your story. And you have also encouraged other mothers and young ladies out there who may be facing the same thing you're facing. To don't give up. And thank you. Thank you for doing that. And may God always bless you. Really, for just want to give you a gift for being my guest on the show. It's a diary, a journal. Trust in the Lord wants. Yes, they trust in the Lord. You can write. It's so wonderful. Yes. Before we close tonight, take this time to encourage all the single parents. I want to know that life doesn't end with children. No. I got to want. Yes. But sometimes we go too early. Some of my children do have to go through what I go through. That's why mothers like me should encourage their children. Yeah. We encourage them. Be the change you want to see. The Turks and Hicks Island Community College has various programs. The TV, a degree, just have the life. The government has in place for you to bring your children to the daycare center. Encourage your children, your wondering how many you get. I went back with 8. Yes. For me, I encourage you to take the opportunity grab the debt that's given the textbooks out of college. Take it away. You want to take school, you have to make it one stop. Make it a tell me to these animals. Sure, I know you can do it too. Reach out to me if I can help you. To foreign farms, I will help you. You can say that.
Yes.
This my inspiring soul. You have to say strong with the you are strong and champion. You can do it too. For one, God will make another.
That's right.
And it's my encouragement.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Thank you again. We would like you to go to our YouTube channel.
Please like and subscribe so that you can do these poems. Once again, thank you to my producer, Kimberly, Mr. Kwan, Maria, my nephew. Thank you for your job well done. And this is the Ordinary Talk Show. Ordinary people from ordinary places. Ideas with a G. Thank you.
Even know way that you want to come and listen to me. Tell the gentleman over to me. Get the picture in. Stop. Yeah.
In spite of the ache, I will rise 1,000 times.